In getting ready to plan, take the time to think about what's the focus going to be. So, in order to think about what your focus is, let's give some thought to the purpose of community councils, to advance the experience of people in the community, feeling a part of the community, belonging, feeling included. So, how are you going to know what people with developmental disabilities experience as particularly welcoming when they're in their own communities? And what about the things they experience as barriers to feeling welcome, to feeling like they belong in their community? As you begin to identify the barriers to belonging and the many things that contribute to people feeling like they're part of the community, these will begin to give you some ideas of where you want to focus as a council. Can you make the things that contribute to people feeling a part of stronger? And can you as a council begin to influence or make some changes around those barriers to inclusion? As you think about the factors that either contribute to people feeling like they're members of the community and they belong there, that they're included and they're welcomed, and as you think about the barriers to what gets in the way of people feeling like they are members, belonging, contributing to, participating in their communities to the degree that they want, think about how you as a council might set your goals. Where do you want to make a difference? And how can you use your relationships, your knowledge, your opportunities to make change? As you begin to ask yourselves these questions, you'll begin to identify what are the goals you want to work towards. As you think about developing your work plans, keep in mind how you will develop plans that fit with who's around the table, who has time, what kind of energy do people have, what's the level of commitment people are willing to make. So as you begin to identify issues and set goals, you want to be matching those so that you have some sense of success, but still establish some reach. So it's not things that can easily be knocked off, things that you have to work on, people will have to push a little bit, but clearly are within the reach, I guess, of council members. So you want to be thinking about, are there other people in the community who have similar concerns to you as you set these goals, as you think about these areas where you either want to build more strength in your community or you want to address a barrier or a concern? Are there people who might want to work with you, allies in the community, who have a somewhat different focus? They haven't been thinking about people with developmental disabilities. Perhaps they've been focusing on their loved ones who are getting older, or a son or a daughter or brother or a sister who has mental illness. But what they're looking for in terms of full participation in community, a place where everybody can live and feel safe, perhaps there are things you can work on together. And that will, first of all, perhaps make your load more doable as a community council, but also give you a greater reach and greater optimism that you can influence change, help make a difference as your community becomes more committed and better able to demonstrate that it's welcoming of everyone who lives there.